There's gonna be some background noise in the background. I'm listening to music, and it's copyrighted, so just ignore it. But
yeah, that's okay. That makes sense. So she got to fail in her own hometown, is what you're telling me?
I think so. I think she's from Texas. I don't know if she's from Arlington.
Yikes, that's scary. Well, football home run derby has kind of got my interest, though.
I'm telling you.
That would be tough.
Maybe they should do that during the Pro Bowl.
That might be the new Pro Bowl.
Why not?
Yeah,
might as well.
Definitely some offensive linemen.
You ever knocked the cover off one of those suckers though? You're broken wolf ball?
I've dented one, yeah. And it's really hard if you're playing on the beach when it's windy. It's not fun, and then the pitching part of it just stinks.
The pitching part of it is the hardest part.
Oh, hurdles on him. Army's part of the American Athletic Conference, man. Playing against Navy. Now it's gonna be a conference game. It's no longer just a regular game now. It's not a conference game because both teams are now.
The analytics people will be all over it.
I told you. Tried to tell you.
See, you can't stretch this guy. All right, 757.
All right, let's do the intro. Welcome everyone to Sports Guru Show. I am your host, Sports Guru. This is episode number 71 of the 2023 Saints franchise on the Madden NFL 2023 simulation for the 2022 simulation season and rosters for the particular NFL season. I am your host, Sports Guru. Let's get it started.
To watch a colossal failure for all, except those who hate the boys.
Yeah, I don't think it would work out either. That's, yeah.
Well, I mean, I think Belichick would eventually just lock Jerry in a closet or something. You know what I mean? It would just feel like he would just lock him up. F1 guy says another one for you. Burrow sustains an injury in training camp. Whoa,
also
that would
not
be wrong, man.
That's not too out there though.
That wouldn't be that crazy. I mean, what would be more crazy is he plays the full season.
Yeah, that would be pretty crazy.
That would be a new team.
Yes! Cashing upgrade, let's go!
Who plays more games this season? Anthony Richardson or Joe Burrow?
Ooh, Burrow still.
I mean, I'd like to think so.
I mean, Richardson, that last year, he was just like an accident waiting to happen, you know?
He was.
Yeah.
But Joe Burrow's like the guy that, keeps getting rear-ended in traffic.
Yeah, no. But man, Richardson, like, he fell in the end zone. Like, that's like goofy things. It wasn't like he got blindsided or anything. And, I don't know. But if you follow the Burrow pattern, this is the healthy year.
That's true.
Daniel and Picosa says, general reminder, if the Cardinals are healthy, they will go very far this year. Whoa.
Wow.
I'm doing so well with myself, I'm going to keep myself as a starting quarterback.
Did you talk about the Arizona Cardinals? I mean, he has to be in there, right?
I would like to think that's who you're talking about, because the St. Louis Cardinals...
Welcome everyone to week number 8 of the 2031 NFL season on the Madden NFL 2022-2023 simulation engine.
Give me what he's... I'll take what Daniel's drinks. 757-687-94.
Leon Fry tied the career high with 3 receiving touchdowns.
You're seeing the lip reading of Jaylen Brown saying Bronny is an NBA player. LeBron gets Nike. Dad, Bronny to Team USA. Over Jaylen.
Is all she wrote.
Wow. How great would that be? That would be the father-son tournament over in Paris. How much fun would that be? Boy, oh boy.
Dave McDuffie put a Debo and Miller.
It's to the point now where I'm like, just turn it off. Stop it already. I don't want to see any more of this stuff.
And yeah, we tried to tell everybody.
Yeah.
Tried to warn you.
But I'll say this, Dalton Connect's been pretty good.
Yes, he has.
He's looked the part. It didn't surprise me. I thought that was a steal for them late in the round. Like, if they let the kid play in the G League this year, that's fine. I'll say this, though, and this might sound like I'm coming off of Bronny's defense, but if anybody
hit to the crib, baby!
Play in the Summer League 3 seasons ago, and he's in the Summer League for the 3rd year, which is terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, he was was he the Big Ten Player of the Year? Or like,
but our youth and Callaway's are top 2 slot receivers.
Supposedly, he had an injury. He was out of shape. That was obvious. He was way out of shape.
He'll be our power back.
He was dealing with a back problem, apparently, that he played through at the end of his Wisconsin year. But Johnny Davis was awful in the Summer League. And again, Johnny Davis is a first-round pick. Thinking that he was a top 10 pick. Like, LeBron's son, everybody knew that he was a project. He didn't have good numbers in college. But Johnny Davis, his Summer League might be one of the most epically horrible Summer Leagues ever.
Staples. That was easy.
And he, again, was a guy who came in the league. We've seen him in college, played at a high level, and you could argue, okay, he's kind of didn't have a high ceiling. But he didn't think the base would be bad. Like he thought, hey, nothing else. He's a solid rotational player. He's not going to embarrass himself in the league. And then he had just the most horrific summer league. And you're like, oh my God, what is wrong with this guy? Was this the worst pick ever? And then, oh, by the way, the last 2 years, you're like, let's see an NBA player.
Put Dean in as a fifth cornerback.
Guys, they feel good about.
Get Owen Taylor some run.
Sure. Let alone year two. Yeah. Usually what they do is they do what they did with Wemby. They play a couple games and they go, all right, get him off the floor and put him in the bubble wrap. And that's what they do with Wemby.
We might have seen the last Dalton Connect in the summer league. I think we've seen it up. Although if I'm him, I'm going to be a little upset. Like everybody's talking about how terrible Bronny is here, and he is averaging.
Get the young look some run.
Game, and there's crickets.
That's a fair point. Everybody's too caught up on that. 757-687-9494 again. The hot takes keep coming. David, any important news? Hot take: Alec Baum gets a.
Buchanan just did not pan out, unfortunately.
Yes.
But now
he did a great job last night. Tried to that thing in. That was funny because they caught him. I mean, there's no doubt they caught him on camera. That's tough for those guys because they're always doing that pan shot and if you hear something you're not ready to hear, you're gonna have a reaction.
Put Dobbins as our sixth wide receiver.
A poker player.
I mean, sometimes they bring people in to sing national anthems at home games and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's going to be Toxie, Carter, and Fields.
Singer or something like that. Sometimes it's a fan and other things, whatever. But when you have somebody that's a four-time Grammy...
Yes, the Falcons lost. Let's go.
Okay, this is probably going to be good.
Back-to-back Sunday night games. I'm not a particular fan of that.
Which was...
that's how the schedule is, right?
Yeah.
Which is pretty terrible.
Oh, wow.
Which will probably be a good chance, yeah. I mean, I think we'll call it now. That'll be...
UAB is part of the American, I forgot.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we're going to go down memory lane of some of the worst of the worst. National anthem moments. And, that one last night.
13 touchdowns and 1 pick. Good Lord. That's a great ratio.
Roseanne was the worst. I think, if you just say, but again, she was a
beginning pairings. Okay, and then the last two won't be pairings.
Because they knew what they were going to do.
Right, they knew it was going to be terrible. I mean,
they don't run the ball. They don't pass the ball that much, so.
Sadly, Carl Lewis is actually trying to be a singer.
Yeah, that didn't work out too well.
And there's guys who've had great careers that have been really bad, at this moment too. So it's not just people that were out of
unstoppable and paranoid. Let's go.
Anyway, 757-687-94.
Now, really? Opening play of the game.
So be listening for the
Wilkinson gets a block. Turns off the feet. Can the guy get there? He does. Unstoppable activated. Let's go. First play all the way. Touchdown on the 33-yard fumble recovery to the house. One Wilkinson all the way.
Brandon Ayuk, who latest is he has demanded a trade. Where do you think he is week 1? What uniform will he be wearing? We've put the 49ers, Commanders, and Steelers on the board because of the 3 teams he mentioned. And
touchdown!
So have it that on the X, brought to you by Dominion Floor Cup Rings at Jackson Sports at ESPN Radio 941. All right, we were brought to you by Larry King Law, injured in an accident. Call 757-INJURED 757.
Yes, UTSA is not part of the American Athletic Conference. They used to be part of Conference USA.
Sports Center.
And also the Western Athletic Conference as well. Wow, the Buccaneers was yes! We need them to keep losing because we need to gain our game back up in the division.
Priority Auto Sports Radio 94.1.
Yeah. They're part of the Big 12 in Arizona State. The Territorial Cup will now be a Big 12 conference game now.
29, I'm James with your Time to Watch update brought to you by Intel Diamond, your local trusted and fine.
Let's keep a cool head because I have a headache. I don't want to be yelling too much.
National League, it's going to be about Corbin Burns versus Paul Skeens, at least to start things off. Anyway, as far as the pitching matchups go, coverage starts here at 7 o'clock on Priority Auto Sports Radio. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 to the 40, the 45 to the 50, the 45 to the 40, the 35 to the 30, the 25 to 15, 10, 5, touchdown. 90 yards on the kickoff return for a touchdown. Oh, damn. Why do you go back inside? Okay, the computer is stupid. This man literally cut it back right when he had a lane to the left because I left it wide open, unfortunately. It's a little uncomfortable wearing wearing a different jersey and changing teams, which is something that he's done 3 times in the last 3 years. He followed up by saying, quote, I'm looking forward to wearing one for a...
Having to do all those touchdown calls must have got very taxing on the voice. Oh, come on, guys. He's a star dev. What are you doing? You're struggling with a star dev. What the? No! My momentum bar is gone. I'm on the running back. I'm like Atkins. Ah, I couldn't shed the block. Fuck.
That's 757-INJURED.
Now my momentum bar is gone.
New car. Priority Auto has you covered with amazing deals at all of their dealerships. At Priority Honda, get a screaming deal on a 2024 Ford. See the all-new 2024 Santa Fe at Priority Hyundai. Luxury awaits you at Priority Infinity. And Priority Toyota salutes our heroes. Active military saves $750.
I'm rushing the passer. Got it.
Priority Auto Group, your priority.
I couldn't shed the blocks. Damn it.
Visit any of their dealerships or browse the selection online at PriorityAuto.com.
Monarch fans, ODU football is gearing
Ooh, ankle breaker. And a toddy. And a toddy.
for the best home football schedule ever.
What the fuck type of bullshit?
Marshall and more coming to Norfolk.
I lost the momentum bar again.
Started on Coffin and Ball with live entertainment, food and games before kickoff. And don't forget SB Ballard Stadium.
Ah! I lost so much of it.
Throughout the stadium.
I'm up 7-3. What the hell?
Atmosphere in Hampton Roads.
How's my momentum bar? Oh, thank you.
ODU.com/tickets for more details. Go Monarchs.
She posted about us just now. Celebrities can't get enough of Beyonce's bespoke skincare line.
She has 147 million followers. How do we monetize?
She needs a social media associate to help her with the hype.
We should repost this. Do we need a hashtag?
Indeed
I
can
just
help
wanna
her hire
check.
great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Alright.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard.
I'm gonna do Y off trips. That's nice.
Sponsored job.
Yeah, Y off trip weak formation.
Celebrate the 4th of July.
I'm dumbing it down to Taylor because he's gonna go in with open.
Mocha America Virginia Beach is offering 10% off the special beach LSV edition Go Tracks golf cart, valid in July only. So hurry in and get a sleep new card to cruise neighborhoods in downtown.
Oh wow, the Chiefs have they're the only one that starts training camp
Starting as low
already.
as $9.95 with over 200 carts in stock. It's time to save.
Yes, gets a block, spins, breaks a tackle, and he's gone.
65 Virginia Beach Boulevard. Fun meets the
69 yards, nice touchdown, Jonathan Taylor. 4 consecutive games with a 60-yard run or more, a new NFL record. Let's go!
percent cheaper, and you can get it online at
Hit the Heisman on that ass.
free medical consultation to determine the ED medication that's best for you. Discreet
7 hours, what the hell?
A 100% online process and a range of treatment options, including trusted generic alternatives to the name brands, and up to 95% off. ED
Might get off to a good start. I can take the lead in the division because both the Bucks and the Falcons lost, and the Panthers are off on the bye week. So.
medical provider online for free with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and 100 face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy.
I couldn't see the play clock, so let me just quick kick this one.
hims.com/joy.
Start your engines and turn that radio up. It's the Scott Jackson Show. Priority Auto Sports Radio 94.1.
All right, welcome back on the Hot Take Tuesday edition. 757-687-94. We'll get to this Jalen Brown stuff.
Good job, defense. Good job.
And Derek White. You see this thing?
And the Panthers lost. All 3 teams in the division lost. So that's huge. If I win, I get the game up in the division. Let's go. We have a week 14 bye in this particular season.
No, you're not.
And I think we are the defending champions. I don't remember necessarily. Oh yeah, we were. Yeah, actually we are. We actually are the defending champions.
The Nationals, that was like you could digest the Bryce Harper exit because, well, you won the World Series the next year and you had Juan Soto. Because like that was always the thing. Like you had Soto, who was exceeding.
Yeah, at this rate, real, and they might have actual pistols, firing actual bullets in the air at this one because of how much guns is in this fucking country.
Like
Wilkinson, back-to-back-to-back games with a sack.
Harper he was. wearing his Dallas Cowboy hat one day, wearing his Redskins jersey, kissing RG3's ass the next day, all the things that he did in his time with the Nationals, and now he's
on the bubble screen. Breaks a second. Cuts it back down the sideline. He is gone. 29 yards on the screen pass.
Ultimate,
TCU.
And then you got Soto. He's just come up and tearing it up. Okay, so you traded him, so be it. The Padres, now it looks like it might have been a really good trade because some of that's paid dividends, but it's, we still got time. We'll see. But again, if he's San Diego, who cares? Like, nobody watches Padre games unless you're in San Diego.
Nada. Because Taylor's not going to get open, and I'm not throwing it deep yet. It's not time for the deep ball. Actually, Ayuk was open somehow. Ooh, I got both of my moving the bars. Let's go.
It's too much to take. It's terrible. Absolutely awful.
Imagine.
Ooh, ankle breaker and a toddy.
Back to the National.
I don't know. You know what? No, my fear would be he go to the Yankees.
Whoa! What type of bullshit?
Like former National.
Yeah, you think it's bad now.
Seeing Trey Turner.
The hell kind of bullshit was that? It's like he pulled me towards an animation I didn't want. What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, the Trey Turner thing, he was stuck in you had a trade Scherzer.
But I'm winning, so it's okay. But fuck, I hate throwing interceptions, man. Because I know there's going to be people in the comments that are like, you don't know what the hell you doing, you suck. And I'm like, no, I don't. No, I don't.
This deal for go a year earlier than Trey Turner, and what? So the Trey Turner deal with Scherzer, it was like the whole idea was, hey, well, this is smart because you're going to get a little extra.
I'm better than what you think I am. I'm not even being cocky. I'm being straight up. Like I'm better than what you think I am. I don't suck at video games. I'm just struggling right now. I've had back games, 6 consecutive games with a pick, which fucking sucks because that sets a new franchise record.
Now the Soto trade, they appear to have crushed it because they've got 3 guys in the big league level right here. One of which is James Wood. But the going early with Trey Turner one still, that stings a bit too.
I can see that.
Yeah, that stings a bit too, because again, just another example as to where the ownership group isn't serious about keeping one of the core players or positional guys.
Let's go with the hit stick.
So burned by paying Strasburg after the World Series that they're just never going to pay anybody ever. I don't know.
Well, that'll be changing soon.
Yeah, they still need to sell. I mean, it would be very nice if they sold too. It's not, obviously Dan Snyder level of, oh my God, get this family out of here or anything like that. But
that's
not great.
Right.
It's just not great. It's not ideal. All right, on the hot take front, E-Dubs in Virginia Beach says, hot take, Will Ferrell as the United States men's national team coach for kicking and screaming too.
Oh my, the deep ball, he's got his man. Another sack. Wilkinson back-to-back possession.
Losing in the Euro.
I did see that, as he should.
Isn't that crazy? That's
it. Oh, 0. Goodbye.
Win, so I'm done.
And hit the grid.
Million other coaches haven't won, by the way.
Hit the squabble, baby. Hit the squabble.
Jimmy says, so was worse, Fergie or Ingrid? Fergie sounded like a jazz singer trying to seduce the audience.
Ingrid was worse. Just my opinion.
Yes, I think I gotta go back and listen to Fergie. I remember it, but I don't remember
it enough.
Yeah. I gotta review the tape. I'm gonna be reviewing tape before tomorrow's show.
No doubt.
Of bad national anthems. Let's make sure I know.
It's gonna be rough.
It's gonna be hard. We're gonna share some of it with. We're gonna make everybody.
I've done post corner read. That shit does not look.
Yeah, JRR Northern Neck. Yes. Don't know the woman who sang last night. I don't know. I do know you will hate this question. Is there a possibility she was making a political statement? No, she was drunk. It wasn't a political statement. It was I'm jacked out of my mind statement.
Yeah, watch it again on mute.
Yeah, yes.
And then just look at her face, and you tell me you can't see it. Now that knowing what we know now.
Turn on the afterburners and Lindstrom scores again. Damn it, that's my third year in a row I let this man score on me. What the fuck? He's on 3 different teams and he still scored on me. Like, what the fuck, man? What do we got against my state, bro, Lindstrom? What the fuck? What the fuck? 3 different teams, he beat me and he scored when he was with the Jaguars in the previous season in 2030 and in 2029 he was with the Patriots, scored on me on there. What the fuck? I guess he just loves scoring against me. What the fuck did I do?
They're sitting around before the thing and like, hey, what can we get you? She's like, I don't know.
So she drank through the green room?
I don't know. Maybe they did, or maybe she was sitting around killing time and it's hot as heck down there. You know what I mean? What else are you
True, but you know
sit
what?
inside.
There are other beverages to hydrate yourself with.
Yeah, I suppose. Pittsburgh Russ is who the hell?
Yeah, I don't think slot fit is gonna work. Oh, actually, it might work.
Really,
Nope, it's not. I should have used that as a. I should use that as an audible.
With current events or whatever, I would defer to Ross. That's awesome.
That's so cool.
So Fergie she was in a band that was popular.
I took too long.
Well, I was not the 90s, Scott. I'm going to
No, yeah, don't go
2000 or middle 2000s, right? Is that
Taylor.
That's fair.
Yeah, I would say middle 2000s, and that's the Black Eyed Peas were big then. That's when they were big. So she was singing that. She married Josh Duhamel, who's an actor.
There you go.
He was in.
Broke 3 tackles on that.
Among other things.
Yeah, among other things. But anyway,
Ooh, boy, you fucked up. You fucked up.
Man, every rom-com for a while, right?
Yep, behind the defense.
He's done a great job.
Inside the 20, he's gone! 62 yards! Elias Nala! His longest catch of his career in his rookie year.
Really rerun it on some of these now.
I think TNT has some of them.
Yeah.
But there's like one of those other
That was
down the line.
underrated show.
And it was a one-handed snake!
So,
Oh man, when that guy moved out of the position, when he moved out of position for that, I was like, oh, got him. Got him.
with
Got him. That was so beautiful. When the corner moved to the other side to go against the double cover Jefferson on the go route, when I saw that wide open seam, I was like, Toddy, 1 play Toddy, 2 play Toddy. Oh, that shit was noise, baby. That shit was noise. Ow. I just somebody on the sideline.
on the other hand,
Daniel Jackson.
kind of rock. So anyway, it was not a great.
70-yard bomb.
Then he had the Derby. It was terrible. I mean, the Derby was the new format, made it slower. We didn't have the best of the best in it. And also, let's be real. I mean, we all expected Pete Alonso to crush it, and when he did, and you're like, well, geez, this kind of stinks. It's kind of
Man, you're a hater. Boo! Boo! You're a hater. Boo!
He just got dialed in. That was impressive. I thought
75-yard touchdown. Are you serious?
Let's do this. 757-687-9494. Again, caller number 3 for the Orioles. Gunnar Henderson, number 3.
Who was I supposed to be coming?
In the All-Star game tonight. Caller number 3, Orioles Padres, the July 26th game at Camden Yards. We got
that's 1 minute, but what the fuck?
687-9494. Your chance to win them here on Priority Auto Sports Radio 94.1. So for all you folks that keep texting us saying you want to win, this is the moment of truth for you. You have to actually dial the phone.
I'm pissed off. I just gave up a 75-yard touchdown. I don't know who was I usering.
Orioles tickets. And don't fret if you lose today. And I did say lose.
One more.
We'll have another chance for you tomorrow for some reason.
I'm surprised I was even a 30-yard bomb, honestly.
Continue just to give away all of our tickets. We had a huge stash, a pile of tickets, and we're just giving them all away.
I just wanted to stay in bounds and keep the clock
We're
running.
gonna create space in the warehouse somehow.
By the way, Ross says he now knows why those peas had black eyes. There you go.
All right.
There you go. There you go.
Jefferson.
We're teaching people stuff,
And single cover shoe? Thank you. What?
Yet a good singer.
You're fucking serious? No! I'm a momentum bar! Fuck you!
It's an off. You can have an off night. Everybody has an off night. It's just a really bad time to have an off night.
Thank you.
To try to sing the songs.
What the fuck? I got clothesline by my own teammate. What the fuck?
That probably was a bigger issue than we thought. But if you go back now, knowing what we know, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I can see that totally. Totally.
And I'm in the side.
That a lot of folks are speculating wants to be traded, but his agent has spoken otherwise. We'll get to that coming up. And Jaylen Brown has spoken as well with his teammate, Derek White. We'll give you the skinny and all that stuff coming up next year. Scott Jackson Show, Priority Auto Sports Radio 94.1. We are brought to you by Larry Kingwall.
The Scott Jackson Show will return after this timeout on Priority Auto Sports Radio 94.1.
So that fucking sucked.
How powerful is Cox Internet? Powerful enough to let your band members in Vegas, Phoenix, and Rhode Island feel like you're all in the same garage. Introducing always built better. Availability in select areas. Cox Internet is powered by fiber and connected to the premises by a coaxial cable. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions may apply. Hello, after so Chris Weaver here with Chris Weaver Real Estate Team, celebrating 9 incredible years as the #1 team in Hampton Roads. It's summertime and homes are selling like hotcakes, and we are repeatedly getting top dollar for our sellers. When you list with us, enjoy a free
Miller. So that's what we gave him the touchdown.
make your home look like a model and our unique marketing plan that outspins the competition.
I glanced him.
Money for you. You deserve the best, so join over 6,500 happy families who chose Hampton Road's #1 team.
I'm on Jess.
Call or text your home address to 757-340-55.
Hey, get off!
Get your free comprehensive home value report in under 1 hour. Don't leave money on the table. We make it easy.
Get off me!
Most. Call or text 340-55.
Get off me! Get off me!
Hard packing. Yeah, I was strapped with my defensive assignment.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online at hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you get a
Clark and I want to say Miller
best for you. Discreet shipping
or Adiba.
100% online process and a range of treatment options, including trusted generic alternatives.
Oh, I'm blitzing.
brands at up to 95% off. ED is
Good job, defense. Let's go.
Just go to hims.com/joy.
Yeah, I was the one blitzing. They wanted me to blitz the passer.
For free.
So
Zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address.
get the block. Spins out of a tackle at the 20-yard line.
/joy.
15 yards, and I got my momentum bar back.
ms.com/joy.
Ooh, and breaker.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories.
Another? Are you sure you want to do it again? Are you? Let's get it.
Deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone. Because Lowe's knows.
Dang.
Battle through 8/7. While supplies last. Selection varies by location.
It still doesn't say unstoppable for me, which is weird.
One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We are a great country.
It'll probably fix itself after
In
that.
the face of adversity, by working together, we will emerge from our current challenges stronger and more united. At Larry King Law,
Can't take sacks.
accident victims. Dial 757-INJURED to schedule a free consultation.
And a bullet pass to IU. Breaks the tackle inside the 25 to the 15. Inside the 20 to the 17-yard line.
4.1 traffic update.
This report is sponsored by KFC. Westbound 64, stop and go.
No!
Eastbound
226 yards. I'm not surprised. Only 12 attempts. That's great. That's great.
on the downtown tunnel at 664 southbound
Harder to knock out of the zone.
Avenue. I'm Jack Wiley with traffic on Priority Auto Sports Radio 94.1.
Get a taste of KFC's $10 Tuesday. Pick up an 8-piece German thigh bucket for just $10. Only at KFC. It's finger looking good. Prices and purchases.
Easy touchdown to IU on a bullet pass. His second of the game. Brandon IU is on fire in his former team's stadium. Two toddies? Yes, sir.
And at our Somerville, Priority Auto Sports Radio 94.1.
All right, we have our winner for the Orioles and the Padres tickets. TJ in Gloucester, congrats. And the good news, Ramey's in Gloucester, so like he's literally just an hour away from Baltimore. I mean, it's way the hell up there. I mean, Gloucester and Baltimore was next door neighbors at that point, up 17. Or maybe it's more like 170 miles if you take 17, but whatever, you get the point. It's not closer than Virginia Beach. But we kind of own Gloucester. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, a little disappointed that the Gloucester community hasn't had us up for like a day, for a show or something. I'm a little surprised.
There's some really nice places in Gloucester too.
I know.
I wouldn't mind visiting.
We have like the entire population listens to the show because we've had everybody from Gloucester text or call at some point or another. So it can't be that big. I mean,
pretty damn much, baby.
But anyway, so congrats to TJ. Again, short trip to Baltimore for you.
Alright, I'm Miller. I'm in zone coverage. We'll hook.
We got Langley Speedway tickets to give away. A 4-pack to the Larry King Law Langley Speedway.
Good job, Adebo.
24, except for that Anthony.
If we limit them to at least like 6 or 7 yards of play, it's okay.
Sorry about that, but yeah, Dale Jr. Did his job. He sold that sucker out.
To be fair, that is like this weekend, so.
Yeah, that is this weekend.
Hopefully there'll be no storming of the gates at Lima like there was at the Copa.
No, hopefully not.
Let's not do that.
Pittsburgh says, I'm calling for the Orioles tickets this month and the Yankees opportunity earlier this season. My accuracy is like Carson Wentz.
Oh, good job defense. I don't know why they went for it. I went for a running play on 3rd and 1. They should have threw a short slant.
Yeah. After that 1 month with Sean McVay, at least in that last game against the 49ers, they beat him.
The other conference.
Rushing touchdown that game, if I remember.
Yeah, he was the rejuvenated Carson Wentz. All right, so this story just dropped. Las Vegas Raiders receiver Devontae Adams is shutting up.
Get with the Heisman
rumors and reports. His agent says that his client, the 3-time Pro Bowler,
and then FBS
on the trading block.
FBS Independence after this one.
Former Charger for you old school folks. You remember that Charger team, Frank Bauer. Says this is baseless.
So that was easy.
Devontae is expected to be with the Raiders, as there has been absolutely no trade talk. Period.
The Blue Raiders.
People have watched that show Receiver, where he's thrown a tissy fit the entire season and complaining about how terrible this is with the Raiders, and clearly, he was
Kellen Stewart.
He was a guy who Aaron Rodgers loved, and they had a great relationship in Green Bay. So there's been a ton of speculation about, boy, could the Jets say they're going to really go all in, use Devontae Adams? Well, of course they could.
Why not?
Yeah, they really could use him. But whether or not, that would be a Jet thing to do, right? Like, that would be like the most Jets thing to do.
Of course, Arkansas. Ironically, that two teams played each other last year.
Expensive receiver. I don't know how the money.
And of course, Arkansas got blown out by New Mexico State, 38-7. PJ Johnson III had 188 yards and 3 touchdowns on 15 catches. Average yards of catch, 9 yards a catch.
And Devontae Adams, man, it's hard to believe he's going into year 11. That's wild. Yeah. Remember, he wanted to go out to the Raiders because he wanted to be close to his family, his buddy Derek.
Gotta lay on the left side. Got it.
Was literally let go.
What? How was I hot? 26-yard return.
They get fired in the middle of last season. It's been a
that whole left side was wide open. I was like, let me just take it to the left side.
$1 million, so it's a nice contract.
That's actually, ironically, the average I have on punt returns.
The past 2 years at 22 touchdowns, but that's last year his 11 yards of reception was the lowest in his career.
Touchdown minor.
Receiver has shown all the misfires from Jimmy G. And at one point says on the sideline he needed to get out of here before he gets killed while lamenting the series of hard hits he was.
What the hell?
Yeah, so there's also a story this week that he kind of signed off on the
what kind of bullshit?
benching of Jimmy G last year.
I think that's pretty clear at this point.
They glitched and wanted to say I was unstoppable. What the hell?
But at the same time, he's playing with kids.
That sucked.
Except for, Uncle Rico might be good for him.
Jefferson.
We'll see how that whole thing works out. But
that sucked.
In there though, I really do think this is true. I don't think he really wants to leave there. I think it's chill there, even though it's Raider Nation.
Yeah, it's happy.
Very loud, outspoken, but it's still Vegas.
Man, y'all really fucked up.
I know the Raider fans are disappointed.
Touchdown. Thank you.
You don't really have high expectations for the Raiders. That's
58 yards to Deontay Hardy.
Just with the quarterback situation, unless
there's one more, and I get back in the zone.
But I think they're going to go. They're definitely going to give Aiden O'Connell every chance to be the guy.
40 to 45 to 50 to 45 to 40 to 35 to 30 to 25 to 20. 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Coming into the Division 2. All right, we'll get this Jim Brown story. And we mentioned earlier, Jim Brown was in Summer League. Yeah,
pretty much.
Soon saying that he doesn't think LeBron is a pro. He also, on the record, said there was no confusion. He called Derek White after he got on Team USA, so there was no confusion after his tweet with a monocle tweeting. Brad, of course, in Vegas.
This is
said I called
independent teams.
Just to make sure there was no confusion.
I forgot you was even an independent team. It's gonna be like that for Oregon State and Washington State. They're gonna just be able to pick their own teams and pick whoever they want to play. But they gotta put high quality opponents next year because we're not gonna be able to pick any of the Mountain West.
Was asked about it. He's got a contract with Adidas expired. It's a contract that Adidas expired 3 years ago. He's actually a shoe free agent at this point. But he was critical several years ago of Nike. When they dropped Kyrie.
And it's crazy how they've been successful being an independent team, UMass.
Whether or not Nike played a role.
5 offensive touchdowns in the first half, 42 points.
With that, but
Pamachon.
I'm not going to comment on it. Of course, Graham Hill.
Isaiah Pamachon.
Made any decision last week saying it was a difficult choice, but White was the right choice for them to make the call. I did hear, again, like at this point, what does it matter? But there's still more of this stuff, but they were saying the whole plan all along was to get another guard. Right, with Kawhi went out.
Breakaway speed. Another 75-yard touchdown run.
Very good shooter.
With a non-top 25 player.
That's fine. Okay.
That's that what he just acquired. And he's a PS5 guy too, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna download College Football 25, but like I said, I'm just gonna wait until after I pay one of my family members money back for the rent. So.
That's also the other part of this thing. It's kind of getting lost, with saying, well, we needed this, we needed that, and they're going to say whatever. They're never going to admit if Nike had anything to do with it or whether they did or didn't have anything to do with it, right? Like, they're never going to say that.
Oh, yeah, we'll never know. I mean, we think we know, but we'll never know for sure.
Yeah, they're never going to do it. And they've had, look, they're a huge sponsor. Like, they run the thing.
Oh, shoot. Goodbye.
And who plays in these?
I don't remember the Niners being a running team mainly, but
Prince have been on this stuff before, so it's not completely crazy to think that they, steered Team USA one way or the other with their selection.
All right, 4th and inches. Good job, defense. Good job.
I mean, look, they should be able to win it whether they picked up Derek White or not, or picked up Jalen Brown or not. I mean, they should be able to.
Bowling Green State University and Bowling Green, Kentucky.
To see, the guy.
I love Bowling Green. I think,
at some point, and Kevin Durant, because that's going to be
let's do it again.
Their face if that doesn't work.
Left side, gets a block, breaks the tackle inside the 35. Couldn't get past the 35.
Next game or not, but eventually, you got to get him out there too, because now you got to get him to.
And Ayuk over 1,000 yards.
Listen, expected to be a starter, of course, but he's going to have to mix in with these guys at some point, sooner rather than later.
Yeah, it's a they only have a little bit of time left.
One more.
With these tune-ups before going over to Paris, but what they've done.
I don't know why it warped me into that animation. Didn't care for it.
I still think that's the most talented team, clearly. And
perfect.
Stars, they don't have to feel like they have to play everybody, equal amounts.
Breaks the tackle inside the 50, inside the 40.
Gotta go one too.
Touchdown. Chippewas.
That's concerning no matter how talented.
Not optimal. And the fact that everybody was getting on the lane on you, right? Like, that was the other thing. Like, it was easy for the Australian team to get triple penetration. Right? That's a bigger.
No 30-yard catch this time, but it was a 20-yard
C. He's not moving well. All right, 757-687-9494. Do you think that Josh Harris wished they would have left him back?
Yeah, I think so.
He's like, look, he can take Kawhi back if you want. We'll take a beat from you. All right. John Olbetz of Old Dominion is going to join us next. He was just drafted by
Taylor.
the Milwaukee Brewers yesterday.
Oh, God. What took you so long?
Next, talk about his journey to
that's probably why.
Big League. Scott Jackson Show, Priority on Sports Radio 94.1. We're brought to you by
Nada.
Injured in an accident. Call 757-INJURED. 757-IN.
I gotta take this real fast.
Sports Center.
Your flagship home for Norfolk Tides baseball. WVSP FM HD1 Yorktown. Priority Auto Sports Radio 94.1.
Pretty much.
Priority Auto Sports Radio 94.1. Sports Center.
It's 6 o'clock, and I'm James with your Sports Center update. A pair of Bears got their contract.
Yeah, I took it left too far.
On a $39.49 fully guaranteed 4-year rookie contract, which of course includes that 5th-year option. He will end up getting a $25.5
touchdown. Red Hawks.
$7.1 million cap hit this year. Roman Duze gets his rookie contract as well as his first-round pick.
Well, I'm still middle of this drive. All right.
Deal with the Bears, and again that 5th-year option. Signing bonus, of course, a little bit smaller, 13.3.
Hey, look, that wasn't my.
Today was the day for
Wait, do I have to spin again?
camp for Chicago. In the state of Louisiana.
As you know, my prescription is running out, and I gotta start squinting again.
Patriots wide receiver Keyshawn Abouti is attorney confirmed to ESPN.
Touchdown, Husky.
Arrested in January in Baton Rouge over allegations of illegal sports betting while he played for LSU. Abouti was a full participant in spring practices for the Patriots earlier on this year. The newest member of the Milwaukee Brewers, Sean Holovitz, joins us next here on the Scott Jackson Show, Priority Auto Sports Radio.
Man, I locked the main guy he was going to. You could tell he wanted to go across in the crossing road where I was at. I was like, take your ass somewhere else. Take your ass somewhere else. You mean nah.
For our friends at Larry King.
About that. What? Miller! Miller! What the fuck?
By going to the Priority Auto
You gotta have a tackle, but what the hell, bro? You're supposed to hit stick on that motherfucker. When I tell you hit stick, motherfucker, that's what the fuck I mean. I said hit sticking, not glance over. I want you to plat that nigga ass.
94.1.
The fuck?
Larry King Law. Our pleasure right now to bring in the man who was a 5th-round selection of the Milwaukee Brewers, former Old Dominion pitcher, John Holovitz. Good enough to get us some time today. How you doing, John?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Great to talk to you. Congratulations, by the way. On the
oh!
When you got the news,
I pressed the button, but it didn't get even the animation.
No, I had a little draft party.
Wait, did I press the button?
Family up, and I was watching live, watching the picks go by.
That must have been something when you hear your name.
Oh, I didn't even press the button. Ah, shit! I should have pressed the button. I should have lurked that bad boy. Oh, that was a pick, and I missed it. Oh, you're shitting me, right? You're shitting me, right?
Got the call saying that they were going to take me.
Oh, shit.
Now, is this kind of where you and your agent kind of suspected was the range for you?
Another quarterback spot. Why am I over in this no receiver here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because.
We were projected around 46, so we were right smack in the middle.
Ooh, making players rage quit? Why you being toxic? Why you being toxic?
And you had the interactions prior to the draft. Did you have any lean one way or the other as to how teams talk to you, how you maybe felt?
Why you being toxic, my boy?
Yeah, there was a couple teams that I thought were very interested in me, that passed on me, but I mean,
Okay, good.
I didn't expect to get the call from the Brewers. That's for sure. I only talked to them like once or twice, or to other teams like 2, 3, 4 times. But I'm happy they took me because that's a great organization.
It's interesting you say that because I've heard a lot of stories like this where the teams that don't spend maybe as much time with you or talk to you as much are the teams that eventually draft you. And obviously they had a good feel about you by watching you play and obviously that one interaction with you. But it is kind of funny how maybe they're playing games with other teams in a sense too to not let their feelings be known.
Yeah.
That's wild. John Alabetz is with us here. Scott Jackson, your Priority Auto Sports Radio 94.1. Former Old Dominion pitcher, now headed to the Milwaukee Brewers as a fifth-round selection, pick 156. Your time transferring, from Radford to ODU. How do you think that time here, these last two seasons in Norfolk, prepared you for this moment?
I had two different coaching styles. So at Radford, it was the coach was very hands-on. He wanted to be a part of everything. And then here at ODU, it was a lot more like laid back, and it was just more philosophical. It was a lot of mental training before our outings, and it was awesome to be a part of both coaching styles. And I'm so glad that I ended up transferring because this place it made me the person and the player I am today.
Well, you were here, as you said, for the two seasons after being a Red.
What the hell? I even held the button.
Baseball, very competitive.
I pressed it 3 times.
Against Sunbelt hitters and
so fuck, man.
You'll probably see someday in the majors. Helped you get ready for this time.
The conference is it's up there with some of the best players in the country. Going up against App State's hitting and Coastal's hitting.
You got a white guy dancing nicely. You know that shit was a noise toddy. Not saying white people don't dance, but a lot of them don't know how to dance well. That's what I'm saying.
So I saw your bio at ODU. It said that your dad was a football player at Dartmouth. Your grandfather played football at Toledo.
Touchdown, Aztecs. Get off me.
So they told you not to play football. How did that
90 yards. Ooh, Actually.
And so did my dad, but he kind of filled out around high school.
What the fuck? That was a touchdown. What the fuck?
He filled out around high school. I never really filled out. I went into college at 6'3", 160, 170. So I was all skin and bones. But,
I'll try it.
I played 1 year, didn't like it, team wasn't great, and I decided to stick to baseball and basketball.
Actually.
Seems like you made the right choice, right? Over there in Pottsville, Penn.
What?
Go the baseball round.
75 yards in the first half. I might have to pull myself.
That part of Pennsylvania, they're pretty serious about their football.
Well, that sucked.
They are. It's a good football county. We had a couple guys go T1. One of them being the tight end for Pitt, Gavin Bartholomew.
They play at Allegiant Stadium.
I'm hoping he gets his name called.
They're trying to build their own campus stadium, but it's been like 3 years and they're having trouble finding the funding. So they've been playing in Allegiant Stadium ever since.
I keep working at this. Someday, I'm going to be sitting, having a draft party, and I'm going to be in the opportunity to be in the big leagues.
It was my dream. I came into college kind of thinking that I wanted to do it, and knowing I was going to do it. But everyone comes into college and thinking and knowing they want to do it.
And I got to use alert. Let's go. Sure, to make that. His arms going through the building. He's going through the building.
Auto Sports Radio 94.1 was a fifth-round selection of the Brewers yesterday.
I'll take that easy turn.
With Coach Fitwood and his staff. Tony Guzzo's around the team as well.
That pick hurt. I was
a lot of players that have gone on to play in the majors. How helpful do you think that experience has been for you to be around a staff that has had so many players?
They're right in the noggin.
It's awesome. They've seen it happen, so they know what it takes, and so I have someone kind of who has my back.
Okay. Let's try it again. I need to be quicker with my animation.
It takes all the pressure off of me.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 20. Touchdown, Oregon State, baby. Beavers up.
Access to a lot of alums when they come around that have been in the big leagues in the opportunities.
Inside the 50.
Particularly,
wait.
In your time, as you've been in college,
that wasn't a 30-yard ball.
That had played, maybe they retire now. That they kind of anything they said to you that's
yes, they still keep saying don't take a sack, but I'm supposed to be unstoppable. Okay, weird.
A little bit. That he's an animal. He's a dog in the box and everything. And you hear him talk, and you're like, he is nothing like what I expect him to be.
Pretty much.
Like, he's very well spoken and very like.
I just wanted to do that just to kill the clock. I wasn't trying to taunt to be an asshole. I was just trying to kill the clock.
That's awesome. I mean, he's having a hell of a year too. I mean, pretty good year. The Royals are too. Hopefully they can get that wild card spot. That'd be something. But that's great. Think what they're gonna do with you.
Yeah. So I haven't heard much. It was the call yesterday was just celebrate the day.
Sure.
And then getting the phone call later today from whoever in the organization to schedule like my flight and everything this coming up week.
Well, that's great. Have you always like as a baseball fan? I know you grew up a Yankees fan, and you're
Nada.
You know a lot of people's favorite.
Because Jefferson's not gonna get open.
You have any? You know,
Actually,
familiarity with the Brewers? You could do like a
Jefferson was open. I thought he wasn't. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. You know you guys got white guys. That shit is nice.
To go and play.
Yeah, and get an opportunity. I mean, physically, you've had some time off here. How do you kind of, from that time when the season ends for Old Dominion,
Jefferson 3 for 65
for the draft, like kind of how is your schedule in terms of working out? And,
I don't know why Carter doesn't have his X Factor.
Whenever your minor league season starts, that you
453 and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, I kind of have the mindset that
Let's check the player stats. Let's see. One pick. Okay. Time to switch myself out with Aaron Carter.
Down in Mississippi. We came back home. And,
28 points in the first game.
I had a workout with a team
Actually, no.
down in Charlotte.
Actually, no. If I get a last position.
Friday after we played.
Actually, no, not yet. Not until I can knock myself out of the zone. Then I'll pull myself. I'm in the groove. I don't want to pull myself out of the game. And while I'm still in the groove, it would just be weird.
Then I went up to Fayetteville, North Carolina, for another workout.
I was gonna pooch kick it, but I was like, there's no point. I can get the ball back with one more possession.
Break, just to like get my arms some rest, and then after that, I got right back into Pens.
That's great. Well, John, obviously all the hard work paid off for you. 5th round selection of the Milwaukee Brewers. Congratulations and best of luck to you moving forward. We'll certainly be keeping tabs on your career. We're excited for you. So thanks for giving us some time today.
No problem.
No problem.
Yes! And he gets a sack on the first play. Let's go.
You are listening to the Scott Jackson Show on Priority Auto Sports Radio.
And I'm still on the digital line. Not cool.
Hey, it's Roger Moore.
Intercepted! Gets the last, and it's Taylor, and he's in the zone. Let's go! Oh!
Going higher.
He's in the zone.
Express every line.
Let's fucking go!
We need using your home.
Double post.
Asset, which help thousands of people like you get.
Can I do it again? But this time, Ayuk on the crossing out of the middle.
Thousands in just days. And
yes, I can.
Save $850 per month in overall expenses. I'm talking life-changing money. Your money that you have access to right now. Listen, if you're ready to get control of your finances and get off the hamster wheel, call Loan Pronto. You need a proof or expense.
Ayuk with a quick toddy.
Today, call Loan
And I mean,
757-300-2450. 757-300-2450. LoanPronto.com. 757-300-2450.
Let's go for 60 in the first half. Let's go for 60.
1781, subject to lender approval. In MLS, consumeraccess.org.
An orthopedic surgeon makes understanding pain painless.
Nigga.
The biggest frustration.
Okay, maybe I was being a little cocky. I got humble. Fuck.
I see patients with pain in their knees, their hips, their back. Oftentimes, the pain is actually coming from their feet, but they aren't expecting to hear that. Those patients are super surprised. They can't believe that the pain in their knee isn't coming from actually inside the knee. But the feet are the base to your whole body. That's why she suggests personally fit arch supports. Emphasis on the personal fit. If you get something
Okay, so I guess I can go for a 63-yard field goal, but I don't think he's gonna make it. And he doesn't. He actually made it. Okay. A 62-yard field goal with 22.
Visit goodfeet.com to book your appointment today.
I'm dominating one of the deep ball. I mean, I might as well just keep going. Might as well just keep it going, baby. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Summertime and homes are selling like hotcakes, and we are
Yes, sir. Can I get a kickoff return? Because I already got a fumble recovery. Let's try a kickoff return. Never mind. Yeah, it's 90 to 25 yards. Well, technically it was 31 yards because it was 8 yards deep in the end zone, but still, I don't count those yards until it necessarily needs to be counted.
So join over 65
Please tell me what's on this song.
Road's #1 team. Ready to start or just want more info? Call or text your home address to 757-340-5555 and get your free comprehensive home value report.
Ah, yes.
Don't leave money on the table.
It's still giving that same glitch.
The most. Call or text 340-5555 today and start packing.
Inside the 40-yard line. Inside the 45. Over 500 yards.
Attention men, erectile dysfunction is a severe condition affecting...
Nava, you gotta go up the field with me. Why are you going sideways?
If you suffer from this condition, you know how it impacts your self-image, outlook on life, and most importantly, your relationship.
What's up, it's amazing.
Tried pills, herbal...
Look at the score, my boy.
And found that these are often far less...
Z-spot and go. Jefferson, come on now.
Centers have treatments for
Get open.
that are effective in nearly 90% of cases. They
Thank you.
successfully treated thousands of...
What? No, it's not sorry.
Most men, you can have a happy and fulfilling sex
Okay, I can go to... Let's see if I can go.
Like you haven't in years. Your initial appointment
Go back to IU.
$59 and includes blood work and a medical
Thank you.
Call them
Right now, no, because I don't have the money for it, and I'm going to wait until August to do it. Because it will be cheaper.
Or go to menswellnesscenters.com.
Nava!
You were tuning in for the start of the Scott Jackson Show. Where have you been? It's not too late. This is the Scott Show.
Yeah, because I got more important stuff to buy first.
Sports Radio 94.1.
Because video games are not that important to me.
757-687.
Yes, I'm a gamer, but it's not really that important to me. Until I do this full time, then it's a difference. But for right now, I can't do it full time yet.
The news today, Action Network, so this very, very early this morning, in regards to Florida State and all the discussion over these last couple of weeks. First, it was the Big 12. You know, they're very active and open-minded about adding teams potentially to their conference if the teams become available. Whereas you heard yesterday from Greg Sankey that the SEC is comfortable with what they've done. They've liked their teams and they're not doing anything, which of course is easy to say when nobody's available. So a lot of people just kind of took that as a whatever kind of thing. Brett McMurphy, who's been a long-time college football writer, there's a piece up again on Action Network today, says this: Florida State likely will not have a spot in the Big Ten or SEC if
ankle breaker and a hit stick. Plus,
so that's a key term. So if the ACC were to stay intact and it wasn't a complete fire sale on the ACC, then he's saying Florida State would not be an option for the Big Ten and SEC. If and when the Seminoles
off the noggin and McDuffie stunned the zone. Let's go.
Money differences in the TV rights, according to sources. However, there are multiple concerns about state sources.
Stay in school, do your classwork, and respect your parents.
Does it make sense for either league? One source says there's no appetite for more expansion. It also says Florida State has shown it's not a good partner.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah. Again, SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey was asked on Monday at SEC Media Days how close he's found the legal challenges by FSU and Clemson to exit the ACC.